Hi, I'd like to spend a little bit of time talking to you about training design. I've seen many fantastic courses or aesthetically fantastic looking courses, whether they're done digitally, whether they're done online, whether they're done virtually, face to face. I've seen a lot of money spent on training that doesn't actually really do what we need it to do. And training is about addressing 4 key areas. Well, of course, when you're designing training or any kind of learning event, you're looking at KASH. And what KASH stands for, as we all know, is knowledge, it's attitude, it's skills, and it's habits. So when we're looking to develop knowledge, what are we actually looking to do? It's facts, it's features, it's technical information. So we need to be designing into the event some way of getting people to use that information so it becomes real and meaningful for them, so that it'll actually sit right with them so that they understand how to express it correctly. If it's to do with process, such as processing and submitting an application for a client policy, or whether it's processing some kind of work, it's about simulating and going through the steps and procedures of that processing so that they understand where the hot points are and they get the feel of how to actually utilize that system. If it's to do with attitude, attitude is really about desire. Desire is all about your why and understanding why you do things or your motivation to do something. So within the training, don't give them plans to actually implement. Capture their why, and it builds their desire to want to action to do it. And of course, part of that is about building confidence. So whatever the training is doing, build their confidence in the subject or within the skill so that they feel good about doing it. When we look at skills, skills is, do they do it, and do they do it to the standard that's required, perhaps if there's a regulatory standard. But it's more than that. It's actually, do they do it? And it's about practice, practice, practice. Because the more you do something, naturally, the better you will get at it. So always building enough time and enough opportunity to practice and also to layer, to improve, to get better every time they practice that subject or that process. And of course, habits. Habits are about polishing skills and about helping people get better at what they're doing. So that's all about following up and doing repetition where they are showing what they're learning, they're showing others how to do it, or they're actually learning themselves. And as you can see in this picture, somebody is going to get feedback, but because they're videoing what they're doing on their own phone, they'll be their own critic. So think about these things when you're designing training. Remember, KASH, it's about doing things, it's about application, and it's about learning. It's all about cognitive psychology. So there is actually science, well, neuroscience behind this. And it's all about this area of practice and application moves the learning from the short-term memory into the long-term memory. And that's when you really make the right effect. Thank you.